cities with lots of love, beauty, and peace. Hello and welcome to Z. Let's travel together through the best cities in the world. The best cities to travel. Europe's cities draw more than half of the world's tourists each year. Its modest size conceals an amazing diversity as it is located between the Atlantic and Mediterranean Oceans and Asia. Europe's cities are known worldwide for their art, architecture, and historic landmarks. The booming culinary and nightlife sectors complement the city's many gorgeous vistas, since each site has a profusion of pubs, restaurants, businesses, and museums. Each of Europe's 44 countries has a unique mix of people, languages, and cultural traditions, giving each city a unique flavor and personality. So much to see and do leaves you wondering where to begin. Athens. Athens, which is often regarded as the place where Western civilization began, was also home to a number of the most prominent philosophers and thinkers in the history of the globe at one point. Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates were all born and raised in the city-state. During their time, they debated and elaborated on their beliefs in public forums such as the Agora and the Acropolis. Surprisingly, both of these locations are still in existence some 2,500 years or so after they were initially established. In point of fact, Athens is filled to the brim with an astonishing variety of old archaeological attractions, with the city's history and heritage on display in every direction. Wandering through its cafe-strewn streets is a terrific way to take in the atmosphere with tons of splendid street art everywhere you go. This city is both lively and laid back at the same time, making it an ideal destination for a day out. Vienna. The amazing imperial legacy of Vienna, which makes for a marvelous sight, makes the city one of the finest and most elegant in all of Europe. Vienna was once the seat of the Habsburgs and the capital of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. As a result, the city was flooded with wealth and luxuries for centuries. Because of this, magnificent palaces, gardens, monuments, and museums were constructed. A good number of them are located on the Ringstrasse, which is a street that goes all the way around the city center. Vienna is known as the City of Music because to its long history of musical composition, and a trip to the stunning Vienna State Opera is sure to be one of the most memorable experiences of a lifetime. Berlin. You'll find plenty of pulsating bars and hip clubs to check out in Berlin, which is known as the cool capital of Germany. In recent years, the city has transformed and developed at a remarkable speed, as evidenced by the proliferation of new structures virtually everywhere you turn. This is due to the massive bombing that Berlin took during the Second World War, which resulted in the city having a lot of empty space. There are a lot of dramatic and significant historical landmarks in Berlin, such as the Holocaust Memorial and the Berlin Wall, which can be found interspersed among the dingy, seedy, and graffiti-covered structures that make up the city. Because Berlin is such a multicultural city, the city's food and cultural scenes are particularly interesting and worth exploring. The capital is a very hospitable location. Anyone may live there, and it caters to people of all different interests. 4. St. Petersburg. Exploring St. Petersburg, Russia's second largest city and possibly its most beautiful, which is located at the mouth of the Neva River, is a delightful experience. In spite of the fact that it was only established in 1703 by Peter the Great, the former imperial palace of the Tsar sparkles before your own eyes. This is due to the fact that he provided financial support for the construction of a number of magnificent cathedrals and splendid palaces, all of which can today be found scattered across the city's extensive network of canals and waterways. However, the Hermitage Museum stands head and shoulders above the rest of the city's world-class attractions and should not be skipped if you have the chance. As a result of St. Petersburg's stellar reputation as a center for the performing arts, no trip there can ever be considered complete without taking in at least one of the city's sublime ballets, concerts, or operas. Barcelona. The Mediterranean city of Barcelona, which is situated on the coast, enjoys a nice year-round temperature because of its proximity to the water, and as a result, the city is a very lovely and enjoyable destination to spend some time. Roman remains can be found in Spain's second largest city, which also features a stunning Gothic district, and the city is drenched in history to boot. As a result of the city's long history, its streets include a diverse collection of architectural styles, the most notable of which is Gaudi's masterpiece, the Sagrada Familia. The scene of arts and culture in Barcelona is equally as dynamic. It is home to some of the greatest museums and galleries in the world, including works by Catalan masters such as Dalí and Miró. In addition to this, the city is well known throughout the world for its illustrious soccer team and notoriously exciting nightlife. Six, Amsterdam. The city of Amsterdam is renowned for its picturesque canals, which can be found winding their way through the center of the city. When one considers the numerous magnificent town buildings and the evocative cobbled streets, it is simple to understand why this location is such a popular tourist attraction. In addition to its stunning works of architecture, the capital of the Netherlands is home to a number of museums that are both educational and entertaining. There are a lot of people who come to see the incredible artworks at the Van Gogh Museum and the Rijksmuseum, but there are also a lot of people who go to the Anne Frank Museum because it provides an important insight into the past. In addition to its reputation as a community that is both tolerant and progressive, Amsterdam has long been known for its vibrant nightlife. One of the most enjoyable times of the year to go sightseeing in this city is on King's Day, which takes place on November 5th and sees the entire metropolis decked out in orange in honor of the birthday of the reigning monarch. Seven, Istanbul. Istanbul, which sits on both the European and Asian sides of the Bosphorus Strait, is sometimes referred to as the location where East meets West. It was formerly known as both Byzantium and Constantinople, and it has a lengthy history of being one of the most influential and important cities in the history of the globe. Because of its advantageous positioning, commerce, riches, and people all flock to its streets. As a direct consequence of this, magnificent structures, such as the breathtaking Hagia Sophia, came to be built in the city, serving as a visible representation of its power and status. This may also be seen in the plethora of artworks and architectural marvels that can be discovered all throughout the core of the city. With a population of more than 15 million people, it is currently the most populous metropolis in all of Europe and the largest city in the world. Make it a point to visit the Grand Bazaar if you want to get a feel for the older parts of Istanbul. There, you will be met by all kinds of enticing sights, sounds, and smells from the souk.